I am absolutely done with that overrated, blubbering British buffoon Regal. He thinks Raw is better than SmackDown? Well, at War Games, the blue brand will reign supreme, especially with you as our team captain leading the way.
Hold on. Did you just name me SmackDown's team captain?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? You're our champion. You've had the title on lockdown for years now.
Yeah, despite everything you've done to try to take it from me. I mean, I assumed you were going to pick anyone but me.
Where is this coming from? You sound like Regal. I've been Team Dark Horse since the beginning. Man, I am shocked you think I feel that way.
Whatever, Miz. Who else do you have to round out our side?
I got your old BFF Finn Balor on board. You're welcome. And even better, I'm going to let you choose your other two teammates. See? Told you I'm on your side.
I still find that hard to believe. So Finn and two other partners of my choice. I'll see what I can come up with.
Great. Make sure to choose carefully, though. Since Raw has all champions and an established faction making up 3/4 of their team. But no pressure. You got this.
I'm going to get right to the point. You need me for War Games.
Okay, I'll cut to the chase too. I'm 3-0 against you. So what makes you think you're worthy of being part of Team SmackDown?
I've been in 2 War Games matches, which is 2 more than your 0. And Finn, he's never been in one either. You need my experience. In fact, you guys should be begging me to join your team.
I don't know about all that. And even if I did want you on our team, I don't think there's any way I could trust you.
You don't need to trust me. I'll be your hired gun. You tell me who to take out, and I'll get the job done.
I'll think about it.
No, I meant that literally. Tell me who to take out, and I'll go do it. I shouldn't have to, but if it proves you need me for War Games, then I will.
Okay, fine. But I want you to do this in an actual match, not attacking someone from behind, like you usually do.
Whatever. Just name an opponent.
Okay, hired gun. Go see if you can take down Omos.
If that's what you want, I'll do it.
Oh man, Owens does not look happy tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
As gritty and tough as they come, KO has to be one of the most hardened superstars anyone can face in this business.
And that is how he has spent nearly a decade as a top name in WWE.
There have been very few folks to main event a single WrestleMania, let alone 2. But KO has done just that.
Yeah, KO's not the kind of superstar you'd picture as a multi-time WrestleMania main eventer, but he's made an entire career out of defying expectations.
Look at the size of this man.
7'3" tall, 400 pounds, the true colossus of WWE.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
You are looking at a real-life monster in one hell of a bad mood.
Has stood across the ring from future Hall of Famers and decimated them.
And decimation is on the menu again tonight.
You're going to have to scrap and claw your way against the wily veteran tactics of Kevin Owens.
You're right, Cole, but even that may not be enough. Owens is in a nasty mood tonight.
Kevin Owens always has a malicious look in his eye, but tonight I'm seeing an extra violent twinkle.
There are rumors that the WWE Universal Champion is looking at Kevin Owens for a possible War Games partner. Kevin is out to prove himself as one of SmackDown's best weapons against Raw.
Well, KO didn't do himself any favors when he picked this opponent. He's got a tough hill to climb to prove himself here tonight. Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
He must have seen that coming. Sharp clothesline. Evading offense.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that? It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement.
Saw that one coming.
Bam! Down he goes.
Oh my, what a splash!
Massive damage to the whole body.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. Caught him with a big shoulders down. Kevin Owens kicks out easily.
Too easily.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. DDT!
Planet. Here it comes.
Neckbreaker!
Big splash.
A calculated attack here against Omos.
Omos has to weather a storm here.
Owens looking for the pop-up powerbomb.
The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
Look out!
Oh, just completely off target there.
I don't care how bold you are, missing on those kind of maneuvers will send you to a medical facility.
Medical attention might be needed out here. That was a nasty landing.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Uh-oh! Stunner! Is there any life left in Omos?
There's two! An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens!
It's time to get out of the way. The fastest rising star is in the building.
And we're about to see whose game it is.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
Definitely set to make an impact in WWE.
You can see it in his eyes. LA Knight is amped for this one.
And according to Knight, the days of running your mouth without consequences are over.
It's the journeyman who's now on a journey to greatness.
And his opponent from Delhi, India, weighing in at 187 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man.
There's a lot of hype surrounding this guy, but I'm not convinced there's enough talent to back it up. Frankly, I'm starting to think that Dark Horse is nothing more than a forgettable donkey.
Hey, donkeys play a vital role in agriculture, and this guy is playing a vital role in today's WWE.
Seriously, Byron?
LA Knight requested 5 minutes here tonight to show the SmackDown War Games team captain just what he's capable of.
I think it's a great idea. And now both of these sluggers are going to be throwing haymakers trying to get a fast victory.
Let's find out if LA Knight nails the audition or fails to get a callback. And that was a well-executed attack. Wrench in the arm. Boom! Clothesline. Oh, mounting and now just hammering away with the rights. Elbows right to the forehead.
My God, what a striking display.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Chi-Town combo. Highly effective. Oh, and Knight fights back. Reversal. What a counter.
Here's the torture rack.
Racked up. Not finished yet. Oh, scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. He catches Knight with a counter.
Down with a face buster.
Boom, what a kick.
Ripcord flatliner, that could do it.
Able to stop the pin count here. Coming back in the ring. Retaliates. Oh my!
A warning and a challenge from LA Knight.
Good timing with that reversal.
Look at this.
Knight caught by surprise. Clothesline. So effective. He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way. Oh, what a right hand! Kick to the gut. Pushing their opponent up. And throwing them down for the final prayer.
Hazardous situation for LA Knight.
What, only two?
No telling how much surviving that will cost.
I don't know how someone kicks out of that. I don't know how you can still be standing.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this. Up top. How? A big punch. Ouch. Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
Knight is going to have to dig down deep here.
One after another. He's in his clutches. Oh my, sent flying.
Letting his opponent know he can take on the world right now.
Placing them into the corner. Whoa!
Absolutely.
No! What a crossbody!
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards. From the apron. Whoa! What a landing!
Every ounce of momentum is now against him. Yeah, this flurry's proven to be quite the challenge for him here. Thrown back in under the ropes. Oh, stop! Followed by a forearm smash. Boom! Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up and
Driving them down for the final prayer.
And we are done here. 2. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man!
Here's the Dark Horse riding alongside an unlikely partner in Austin Theory.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 407 pounds, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man, and Austin Theory.
Look at this. The champ and Theory walking out together. This is SmackDown solidarity.
I don't know if I trust Theory. He has one thing on his mind, and that's himself.
These fierce warriors are set to clash in this epic tag team battle.
The long boats have landed.
The Vikings are here.
And their opponents, accompanied by Valhalla at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders!
The raid has begun. The modern-day Vikings are here to pillage the competition. Looking hungry tonight. Hungry and scary.
If there's glory to be won, they'll burn this whole place to the ground to get it.
For many, the day the Viking Raiders graced their arena was the most important day of their life. But for the Raiders, it was Monday.
Some great tag team action in store as the Viking Raiders take on what reports say could be the cornerstone of the SmackDown Survivor Series team.
Austin Theory is a talented guy, and if he really wants to contribute to Team SmackDown and not just Team Theory, he would be great to have in War Games.
Well, Theory isn't just a talented athlete, he's smart. He knows that if SmackDown is doing well, he's doing well.
And he's able to reverse. Setting him up for the flatliner.
Man, face first.
Into the corner now. Body shots over and over. One to the jaw and then
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
knew what was coming there. Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad. Come on, this isn't right.
An agile escape.
Mistake made by Ivar.
Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow.
Wind him up, boom, knock him down. Ouch. Clothesline. Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Spiked.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Kick right to the body.
Right in the breadbasket.
Trap the arm. Neck breaker.
So smooth.
And he sends him into the corner.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Boom! DDT.
Really just laying it in.
He's absorbing some tough hits now.
Yeah, this is exactly why constant, frequent tags are so important in a match like this, to keep fresh. Austin Theory hoisting him up.
Brainbuster to the knee. Oh, an overbearing amount of offense against Eric here. Looking at a
Theory looking for a win in the now with a towel down.
And Ivar is not looking too good at the moment.
cover. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
Double big back body drop.
He's got it.
Oh, ho, ho. Let's get it on.
Ripcord. Lariat.
And this might not have a pleasant ending. Powerbomb all the way to the outside. Boom. Saw it coming and answered with a sharp elbow. Getting carried around, bad spot to be in. Nasty elbow shot, trying to create separation. Oh, what a right hand! Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad. Come on, this isn't right.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up and driven down in the final prayer.
Eric looks out of it.
Ooh! Ivar's lost any momentum here.
Yeah, Ivar needs to get moving as soon as possible.
And down. Oof. He's expressing pain. He thinks he has it.
Turn around, ref. The action's behind you.
And that will end it.
Here are your winners, Austin Theory and the Dark Horse, Sherry Man.
Amazing teamwork from Austin Theory and the champ.
For tonight, at least, there's no way a guy with an ego as enormous as the Universal Champions puts someone who would outshine him like Theory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
The Apex Predator has arrived. One of the all-time greats has seen and done everything there is to do in this business.
Randy Orton is basically a 5-star general of psychological warfare.
Learned his killer instinct in Evolution and has now evolved into the Apex Predator.
Randy's entire body's a weapon. He's forged it through 2 decades of war.
Yeah, Randy Orton is no ordinary man, and there's nothing he won't do to take you down.
His opponent must understand the presence and the danger in front of him. One of the most methodical superstars in WWE. Every step he takes serves a purpose.
Yeah, Randy Orton is always thinking inside that ring and provides no reprieve from the gruesome attacks that he creates.
Always a threat with the 3 most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment, RKO. It's a superstar who couldn't be denied and now electrifies the WWE Universe.
With the way this guy stumbled into such good luck and the WWE Universal Championship, let's hope he doesn't stumble down the ramp while he's at it.
His title win might have been fortunate, but the longer he holds it, the more you have to admit he's a worthy champ.
I don't have to admit anything. To me, he's still got a lot to prove.
Introducing the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton! And his opponent from Delhi, India, weighing in at 187 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man!
Feel the atmosphere. Everyone's on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe knows just how much this title means. What a huge risk the WWE Universal Champ is taking. Putting up his title just for the chance to put Randy Orton on the SmackDown War Games team?
It really shows how much the champion cares about SmackDown to take this big of a risk.
Or maybe it's just overconfidence. Maybe he doesn't realize what a huge threat Orton is. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Orton hooking his opponent. Nice backbreaker delivered by Orton.
And he was ready for Orton. Shoulder tackle.
No. Oh, God, that's a bad landing. A totally ill-advised decision there.
Maybe slight hesitation there caused the outcome.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Luthez press. Raining down right hands. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Hoisted up. Snap suplex. The champ now absorbing a little damage.
Yeah, as Orton was putting his precision to work there. And now here come the punches.
Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you.
Adding a level of insult with that kind of physicality.
DDT! And look, now Orton is busted open.
A big punch. Ouch. Oh, look at mounting, and now the punch is hammering away.
Ruthless.
Striking at will.
The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Into a DDT.
Evades their offense.
Setting him up for the flatliner. The challenger eating up some damage.
Going down low, striking the front and back of the leg.
And then a stomp to the back. Orton has the momentum against him here.
This can't be how Randy Orton envisioned this match going.
Flatliner! Hits him with the counter.
Striking combination.
The Viper able to strike back.
The Viper showing off his power. Launches. I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey. Orton hooking his opponent.
Nice backbreaker. Battling at ringside can be very unforgiving. You have to be careful out there.
No protection out here. No safe confines to speak of.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Orton hooking his opponent.
Backbreaker.
Just mounted with punches and a stomp to the gut too.
And now thrown back into the ring. Wrench in the arm. Boom! Clothesline. Facebuster. A bad place to be for the challenger.
And hanging tough, but beginning to show some wear and tear. Might want to think about picking up the pace a bit.
Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up and driven down in the final prayer. The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night. It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark, or is it the challenger's last gasp?
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time.
Take off.
A diving five-knuckle shuffle. Randy can't mount any offense.
The Viper might be feeling it. Got it. And the champ adds to their legacy.
Here is your winner, and Steve!
You here to spy on me, Troy?
No, I'm here on behalf of Miz to make sure you're staying on task. To recruit 2 teammates for SmackDown's Survivor Series War Games team. So have you done that yet?
Actually, I have.
Excellent. Ready to lock them in? Once you make this decision, Miz will let corporate know it's official, so you can't change your mind. Besides, we really need to start promoting the participants, and Miz has big plans he wants to kick off for the Build to Survivor Series.
I like the group I've assembled. Team SmackDown is ready for War Games and whatever else Miz has planned.
Good. I'll let the boss know.
We're cutting away from Cody Rhodes' title defense because SmackDown superstars have invaded backstage.
Is this part of their War Games team?
Luckily, Luke Gallows is here to back up his partner. Let's get back to ringside as we monitor this developing situation. Cody Rhodes has successfully defended his World Heavyweight Championship, but has no idea what's transpired backstage during this match.
Well, he's about to find out now. I think this is the debut of SmackDown's War Games team.
And what a lineup they've assembled.
This doesn't look good for the American Nightmare. He's in trouble. He might not even make it to War Games.
And there's their captain, the WWE Universal Champion.
Cody Rhodes is surrounded.
Hold on, Cody has backup. It's his Survivor Series teammates.
Well, at least some of them after Carl Anderson was taken out.
This is about to explode.
Here we go.
Hold on. Not on my bloody show, gentlemen. Save it for War Games.
Come on, Regal. I wanted to see them fight.
Team Raw's side is at a disadvantage. Smart move, if you ask me.
That's enough.
And there it is. And Regal gets nailed by SmackDown's champion.
That did not go as planned.
You think? William Regal has been a mentor to the so-called Dark Horse. Invading Raw was a slap in the face, and now he just took a literal blow from his supposed friend, accidental or not.
Well, for now, it looks like Team SmackDown is going to retreat.
This didn't break into an all-out war, but they delivered a strong message here tonight.
I agree, Corey. We didn't know who would represent the blue brand in Survivor Series, and now we know it's going to be an epic battle inside that double-sided cage.
I can't wait.
We did what Miz asked, and honestly, it didn't turn out that great. I never wanted to assault William Regal.
What do you mean? It was must-see TV! Especially the part when you nailed Regal! Good stuff, pal.
Whatever. So what does our genius GM have planned next? And where is he even? I haven't seen him anywhere since I got to the building.
Well, with, tensions escalating and who knows how Raw would retaliate, Miz thought it was better if he stayed home this week.
So, he ran away again. Got it.
Look, what's more important is Regal is sending AJ Styles here for a War Games preview match. And Miz has so much confidence in his team captain that he wants you to decide who should fight Styles.
Okay. And you want my decision now?
Yes. And Miz also said if you make the wrong call and we lose, then it's completely on you. So choose wisely. Good. I'll let the boss know.
This is one of the most complete competitors in the history of sports entertainment, AJ Styles.
One of the most influential competitors of this generation.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is in a class by himself, continually adding to his accolades with every single match.
A Grand Slam champion in WWE night after night lives up to the moniker of phenomenal.
You know, being known as phenomenal, that's just the beginning.
Well, anytime AJ Styles is in the ring, you have to almost assume that it's going to turn into an instant classic.
Yeah, another one's imminent tonight.
Galloping into history, defying all odds. It's the Dark Horse.
And his opponent from Delhi, India, weighing in at 187 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man.
It just goes to show you, you can't judge a book by its cover, and you can't judge a wrestler by where they start their career. Match after match, the Dark Horse is turning doubters into believers.
The doubts are probably the very thing that fueled him. He really should be thanking those of us who didn't have his back.
The reins are off, and it is on. After a bit of an invasion on Raw, the phenomenal AJ Styles and his SmackDown opponent are giving us a preview of the upcoming War Games match at Survivor Series.
Yeah, these two will compete at Survivor Series, but a singles match can't really reflect the chaos and destruction of War Games.
I hear you, Corey, but any good tactician will take any edge they can get to prepare for such a brutal match.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Wicked drop kick.
Step over, DDT.
Big kick.
Styles taking him by surprise.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Ripcord lariat.
Turned inside out.
My God, what a striking display. That was a vicious display. You could almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Pop-ups their opponent.
In a reverse power slam. What a move. Who won the race? Charlie's horse. And Styles has taken a lot of offense now.
This can't be how AJ envisioned tonight going.
It's a revolving door of forearms. Ouch! You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
AJ on the receiving end.
Seeing an answer for every move attempted.
He's lost some of his win now. Each competitor showing they've done their homework. It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it. Rock bottom! Cover! He forces a break before the count of 2.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Quick thinking to unleash the clothesline. Had it scouted. Hoisted up. Burning hammer. And he's able to reverse.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
That holds back Styles' attack.
Step over.
Into a DDT.
Rear European uppercut.
And that will halter Styles at this junction.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here.
Spine buster. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Incoming!
Oh, man. Headed to the top now.
Lift off!
Splash!
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline. And Styles is brought to a disadvantage now.
AJ's got to slow this momentum down.
I don't know if this is a show of confidence or a wasted opportunity to attack your opponent. This could put a stop to AJ. Cover. There's 2. Hangs on by a thread.
Never say die. Never fade, but sustain. That's AJ Styles here.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time.
Striking at will.
Styles gets him back.
Styles doing what he can do to halter the beatdown.
Yeah, he's able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Missed timing with that springboard. Clothesline. So effective. He is having his way in this one now.
He's hitting on all cylinders right now. Styles a step ahead. Oh, saw what was coming and answers with the clothesline.
Oh, God. Oh, kick right to the gut. Enabled to counter.
That might be what gets him out of jeopardy.
Set up in the corner of the ring. He's turning the table.
And that can be all. Let's see.
Cover. 2. And picks up a monumental victory.
Here is your winner, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man.
The Dark Horse is on a roll.
For now, Saxton, the WWE Universal title puts a target on his back every time he even enters an arena. If I know Styles, he'll be...
We got the win against AJ, but War Games is gonna be a whole lot tougher.
With you and the rest of the crew we have, I like our chances.
Same. Although I do wish we weren't fighting on Miz's behalf.
I hear you, but it's bigger than that. So how about we win the match, then we'll work on getting our house in order.
Deal.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Representing Raw, it's a murderer's row of champions, including U.S. champ AJ Styles.
Introducing first, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the phenomenal AJ
You have to think that the undisputed Universal Champion is anticipating the entry of one man, Cody Rhodes.
The WWE Universe has been waiting for these guys to get their hands on each other for years, but the champ better not overlook the rest of Team Raw, especially AJ Styles.
For Team Raw, this fight is personal.
Representing blue with his eyes set on War Games supremacy, it's the WWE Universal Champion.
And from Delhi, India, weighing in at 187 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man!
The captain of Team SmackDown looks intense. You have to think he's looking to get his hands on one man, the World Heavyweight Champion, Cody Rhodes.
Universal Champ versus Heavyweight Champ. The WWE Universe has been waiting for these guys to get their hands on each other for years, and I'm right there with them. The battle lines are drawn. Red versus blue. Raw versus SmackDown. Champions fill out both sides of the battlefield, but who will lead their team to victory?
Call me biased, but I think the WWE Universal Champion has put so much work into building the best War Games team possible that I think SmackDown takes it tonight.
But can you imagine the chip on the shoulder of Raw Captain and World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes? It was Cody who was on the losing end when the Dark Horse became champion so long ago. Cody can exact some revenge tonight. Powerless position to be in right now. Oh man, taking it to the trachea. Being carried around with ease.
Targeting the throat there. If this lands, it might be all over.
Samoan driver.
Total disregard as he deposits him onto the metal platform.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
Ooh, impactful knee drop.
What elevation. Holding cages open and away they go, ready to get into the action.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. Uh-oh. Looking for the suplex. No. Neckbreaker. Oh, AJ caught by the counter.
Firm control.
Nasty kick to the face. And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors at once. And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality. Oh my gosh! The Prince telling his opponent, come get you some. Boom!
Sure, he's pumping himself up, but he's also giving his opponent a chance to recover. He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him. Ouch.
Oh, man. Ooh. Oh, man.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. And AJ reverses.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. Another warrior about to enter the fray, here to balance the scales. Setting up the table. He's done playing around.
He fends off the attack. Put him up here.
Up in the suplex.
Oh, no. Neckbreaker. Oh, my Lord. Through the table.
Straight through the heart of the table.
We are through the looking glass now, people. Anything goes from here on out.
Soul leave his body as he crashed through the table.
I have no idea how he's going to manage to go on in this one. Oh, cracking the kendo stick across the head.
You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that.
Boom! These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
There is nothing but malintent behind each of these attacks. Hip toss.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Cage opens and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
Oh, man. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the... desire being That might be enough. Yes, it is. Oh, ouch.
Compromised position here.
Wow, the power that takes is insane.
Measuring.
Oh, man, spine-crushing impact.
Boom! Boom! He's got him scouted. He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage.
Whoa! Flying.
Oh, what a counter. And seconds left before the odds are evened here. And here we go.
And now we see Gallows
With a good brother slam.
Will Luke follow it up?
Better make your way into the bedroom quickly. Your team needs you.
Look at this. Snap suplex. And Luke gets that turned back on him.
Brilliant strategy. Even odds weren't good enough, and they just added a bit of insurance with...
This is where Finn goes at home. Will that close Luke out? Spear! Is it enough to overcome Anderson?
He lands right in a dangerous trench area. Oh, strong impact. Strong. Bear hugs.
Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up and driven down in the final prayer. Even nightlight on for him. It's over.
Wrench in the arm. It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
Shotgun drop kick.
Forearm smash.
On the loose, looking to change the landscape of this match.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Getting tossed.
Sights set on the top rope.
On the top rope.
And meanwhile, Finn Balor.
Did Balor secure a win?
Bear hug. Squeezing the breath out of him. Body is not. Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
What a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. See ya. What an incredible moonsault.
Elbow going right on the bridge of the nose.
Styles is measuring Orton, calculating his next move.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game structure.
Single arm back body drop. And now back to Randy Orton.
Devastating attack from the Viper.
Choke slam.
Like a bat out of hell and about to even things up in War Games. And more. Styles stepping through. There it is.
He hits it.
Styles clash.
Did AJ get all of it?
War Game has officially begun.
No more messing around, no more reinforcements. The real battle begins right here. War Games has officially begun.
Look at this, going right after the left. And a counter by Styles. Tossed into the trench, and he's in a dangerous position now.
Climbing up top, he's got big plans.
Dangerous and Tensions abound with the action right on that platform area.
If you want to hurt someone in war games, there's just about no better place than right at the intersection of steel and, well, more steel.
He gets man
From the top. Boom! Backdrop suplex.
On a high angle, right across the shoulders. Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Watch out! German suplex.
Everyone's in, and it's now champion versus champion. Cody holds on. Is this it?
And he nails the crossroads.
Could that do it?
It's over. World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes and Team Raw have just defeated the WWE Universal Champion and SmackDown.
It's been several years since the legend of the Dark Horse was born, built on a victory over Cody Rhodes that many said was a fluke due to the interference of Roman Reigns. Did the World Heavyweight Champion just prove everyone right?
I have a feeling these two will meet again down the line with a lot more at stake.
We'll see about that, Michael. Unbelievable.
Until then, this is Team Raw and the American Nightmare's night to stand tall over WWE.
What are you doing here?
Slow down there, Tiger. Don't get hot. This isn't an invasion.
Then what are you doing at my show? Do they not have gyms at Raw?
I'm here with news, because I wanted to tell you man to man and not have you read it on social media.
To think I could have continued to live in blissful ignorance.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but after I beat you at Survivor Series, Miz and Regal are giving the WWE Universe what it wants. You and me. Title versus title at the Royal Rumble.
That's actually good news. Thanks. Honestly, you could have slid into my DMs to let me know.
Miz asked me to come to SmackDown. He made an additional proposition.
Let me guess.
The WWE Universal Champion and the World Heavyweight Champion in a tag team match for the first time ever! And it's gonna be awesome!
He tell you already?
Guy learned at the feet of Teddy Long.
So what do you say? We obviously both like gold. You ready to team up?
You know what? Hell with it. I'm in.
I knew you wouldn't resist the opportunity.
Go team.
The raid is about to begin.
Brace for pillaging and destruction.
The following is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Valhalla at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders.
The Viking Raiders approach the ring every night as if it's a battlefield, and they fight accordingly.
Yeah, holding back is apparently not in the Viking playbook.
But intimidation certainly is. These Warriors are a scary sight.
If there's glory to be won, they'll burn this whole place to the ground to get it.
For many, the day the Viking Raiders graced their arena was the most important day of their life. But for the Raiders, it was Monday.
It's a superstar who couldn't be denied and now electrifies the WWE Universe.
And their opponents, first, from Delhi, India, weighing in at 187 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man!
There's a lot of hype surrounding this guy, but I'm not convinced there's enough talent to back it up. Frankly, I'm starting to think that Dark Horse is nothing more than a forgettable donkey.
Hey, donkeys play a vital role in agriculture, and this guy is playing a vital role in today's WWE.
Seriously, Byron? There's nothing left to do but saddle up and get this one started. The American Nightmare has arrived.
The son of a dream looking to realize his destiny in WWE.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes has been on a mission as of late to solidify his position at the top of the WWE.
He reached the main event of WrestleMania. Now it's time to finally finish the story.
You can compare him to his father, his brother, but Cody has been dead set on forging his own path to success.
While certainly honoring his family, Cody knows this is his time to shine. And a win tonight goes a long way towards that.
Before their champion versus champion clash at the Royal Rumble, we have both title holders attempting to work together in tag team action.
Why does this feel like The Miz is still messing with the WWE Universal Champion after all this time?
Don't be so obtuse, Saxton. This is just good box office. Miz just knows pizzazz when he sees it. Boom!
Turning the tables there. Brutal forearm.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Great reaction from Ivar. She's getting something from under the ring.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
Flipping the script on him there.
The American Nightmare with the Alabama Slam. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Oh! Inroads is countered.
Caught with that sharp elbow. Oh my, merciless brainbuster.
And a maneuver like that will leave you on unsteady legs, to say the least.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes is clearly in control.
Oh, God, what a brainbuster.
And from the example you just saw, there is no good landing to a brainbuster. Really just laying it in.
Just breaking down the opponent. He's starting to struggle here.
This is when you have to take advantage of tag team rules and get yourself some breathing room. No good reason to stay in this right now.
Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad. Come on, this isn't right. And Rhodes continuing his charge.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized.
Able to fight out with a punch to the face.
Toss. Nasty knee. What a headbutt.
Vicious. Uses the edge of the knee.
Knee strike.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Pedigree by Rhodes.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Tag is registered.
There he goes, right into the corner.
Big splat.
It could be over here.
This is it.
And the count doesn't even begin.
What is it gonna take to put him away?
Able to interrupt the attack. Suplex. Cody clearly not the only one with something to prove in this fight.
Yeah, they really struggled there to meet.
Perched up top. Kick right to the leg.
That'll sting. He gets out of the way. Now.
Cody.
There's Crossroads. Eyeballs in big, big trouble.
Two. Got it. No, just a two.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Side Russian leg sweep. Is it enough? The cover.
Wow.
An elbow will break that up. And Ivar with the wherewithal to counter.
Suplex.
There's a tag.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Tag made. Tag made. And then a stop to the back.
Check out this power, ladies and gentlemen. Up
Yes.
and
Tag mate, tandem offense on the horizon. Off the rope.
Ride the lightning.
Oh, running elbow drop on target.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
And now Eric is bleeding. And a stop to the gut, too.
Quick jab by Cody and the bionic elbow. Oh! Bang!
Everything working against Ivar now.
And Rhodes might have more in store.
Oh, clothesline stops that move in its tracks.
Running bulldog! And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here. Rhodes has his opponent hooked.
Nails the crossroads.
Cody Rhodes nailed it.
Ooh. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Into the pay window. Raise the roof. He's got the victory.
Here are your winners. The Dark Horse, Sherry Man, and Cody Rhodes.
The undisputed WWE Universal Champion with another.
Hey, partner. You ready to win some tag team gold?
Partner? I'm your partner now?
Wait, what have you been out of shape about now? We won our match, and now we've got a title opportunity.
Which sure is great. I guess I just didn't realize that our team was the Dark Horse and the Show Horse.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means you spent our whole match out there hogging the spotlight instead of working as a team.
I did what was necessary to win. If that's a problem for you?
No problem. I just see you, Cody. I see you.
What you need to see is that our next opponents are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and they are not going down without a fight.
Don't worry, I'm focused. My eyes are most definitely on the prize.
Good. Then maybe the next time we see each other at an airport, we'll be carrying heavier bags.
And there he is, the man who's blazing his trail through WWE.
With the way this guy stumbled into such good luck and the WWE Universal Championship, let's hope he doesn't stumble down the ramp while he's at it.
His title win might have been fortunate, but the longer he holds it, the more you have to admit he's a worthy champ.
I don't have to admit anything. To me, he's still got a lot to prove.
For a superstar that always has something to prove, his next opportunity
starts now.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, looking to continue his dominance in WWE.
Competing at his highest level, striving for the main event and the biggest prize. You just have to be impressed with the form that Cody Rhodes has taken. He's become a leader, a mentor, and a main eventer.
Those are all great things to be, Saxton, but we all know what Cody truly wants to be more than anything else is a world champion. Hard times and perseverance, Cody Rhodes embodies them all.
All in the name of finishing the story that has eluded his father. Cody seems dead set on reaching the pinnacle in the name of the Rhodes family. Hey, Michael, it's fight night!
You've obviously never, ever been in a fight, like ever, in your entire life.
Please never do that again, Saxton, for all of our sakes.
You've never been in a bar either.
That smash mouth, in-your-face style, that's what the Brutes are all about.
What they do in that ring is a typical Saturday night at the pub, so that should give you an idea of the kind of dudes the Brutes are.
The Brutes look more than ready to compete. Corey, what's your analysis?
Banger!
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 407 pounds. The Dark Horse, Sherry Man and Cody Rhodes. And their opponents at a combined weight of 458 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Butch and Ridge Holland, the Brawling Brutes.
Tag Team Championships on the line. May the best team win. Going into a tag team title match, it's very rare that you feel like the champions are the underdogs, but I think that's the case tonight.
You might be right. It is going to be hard to take down two world champions.
No way. The Dark Horse and Cody Rhodes are going to be fighting at the Royal Rumble, and I bet they'll get into a fight tonight. You can't beat the real tag team chemistry of our SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Ride the lightning!
It's moves like that, moves that show true teamwork that just might end up turning challengers into champions.
A show of absolute disrespect from the challenger. I don't know if you want to poke the bear like that.
And set right into the corner.
Oh, man.
Shot right to the midsection.
They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And Butch fending him off.
Oh, and a stop to the back of the neck. Oh, man.
How's that for a counter?
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
A tag made. Double team coming. This is going to be nasty. Around the rock. Champion's in trouble. The numbers game shows no mercy to anyone.
Could be in search of a second win now.
And that holds Cody back.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting.
There's the Bulldog.
Fresh man in.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Boom! He gets tagged in. I love this. On an elbow right to the chest. I don't think that felt good for Holland.
Answered with a stiff uppercut.
Firm control.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Uh-oh, this is going to be nasty. There's the power into the...
Driven down with a jackhammer. Ooh. Big forearm.
Wrench in the arm.
Man, wait.
And easily kicks out of the count.
Not enough pressure on the pin.
Superman punch!
Harsh forearm.
Draped across the middle rope.
And down. Oof.
Holland's losing any command of this match.
Perhaps Ridge needs to go back to the drawing board.
Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up.
Driving them down for the final prayer. We could have a new champion. 2 count. They pulled it off. The WWE Universal Champion and the World Heavyweight Champion are on a collision course for the Royal Rumble.
But now they are SmackDown Tag Team Champions together.
That's going to be a lot of hardware for them to carry around.
More importantly, this is an alliance that could explode at any moment. Miz is a genius.
The WWE Universe definitely approves of the new tag champs.
Why wouldn't they? It's not too often you see this kind of star power in the ring at the same time, let alone on the same team.
Do it. Hit him. You know you want to.
Who are you talking to, Corey?
Both of them. I can't stand either one of these guys.
These men are now the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and they're on shaky ground at best.
How are they going to coexist until the Royal Rumble?
I hope they don't.
Champ, how you feeling?
Much to my surprise, I'm feeling great. I thought Miz was out of his mind teaming us up, but it's worked out pretty damn good.
Cheers to that. Another lucky break.
Another lucky break. Even when you dole out compliments, you manage to make them patronizing.
The word lucky triggers you?
I've just been hearing it for a long time.
Because you got lucky beating me for the WWE Universal title.
All right, gloves off, here we go.
What would you call it? I had you beat when Roman came in.
It's been more than 2 years, Cody. You, Reigns, Miz, all of you keep talking fluke, like I haven't been beating everybody who comes at me.
You haven't beaten me.
Not until the Rumble, partner.
We'll see. For now, we have one more title defense before then. See if you can keep your ego in check long enough that we can win the damn match.
The Alpha Academy is here.
Byron, I've always wanted to do this. Shoosh! You know, Alpha Academy may look like a bunch of oddballs, but they're legit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're really an accredited academy. They're highly trained, highly intelligent, and highly competitive.
They certainly think so.
Two absolute geniuses of the mat game.
Yeah, tonight we're about to see their thesis. It's the Journeyman who's now on a journey to greatness.
And just listen to that crowd. He's a Universal Champion who is quickly becoming universally beloved.
More like universally overrated. The fans may adore him now, but let's see how long that love affair lasts.
The champ's next challenge starts now. Here comes the double champion.
Just think about the grind that comes with being a double champion. As great as the glory is, the hard work that comes with it is no joke.
Yeah, he may look good showing off the gold, but he's got to look good defending it as well. Otherwise, it'll be gone. Standing tall with both of his titles, he's not planning to let go of either one of them anytime soon.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 532 pounds, Chad Gable and Otis, the Alpha Academy. And their opponents at a combined weight of 407 pounds, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man, and Cody Rhodes.
On the line of the Tag Team Championships, teams in their respective corners going over final strategies.
Look at all that gold at ringside. The Dark Horse and the American Nightmare seem unbeatable.
Not so fast, Saxton. I've heard rumors that the champions have had backstage issues, and typically those types of things spill over into the ring.
Well, we'll have to see how that plays out here tonight. Oh! Face plant! Tag made. Superstars utilizing the officials' count of 5 very well.
Ride the lightning.
Working in perfect cohesion, the champions have a strategy in mind. Running elbow drop on target.
Tag is made.
Samoan drop, Byron.
Hawaiian drop.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring.
The champ tags.
Cody refused it. He's walking out on his partner.
Things are getting very interesting as we head toward the Rumble.
I'd say so. This just became a handicap match.
Good Lord, talk about getting drilled.
That's how you establish dominance.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Firm control. What a boot.
Oh, look at mounting it now. The punch is hammering away. Ruthless. One after another. The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike. By a forearm smash. Both wrists captured and man, knee strike. Oh! Oh, God, what a shot to the face. Yes, tag! Got flipped upside down there. He's able to counter. Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. A bad place to be for the challenger.
Yeah, this is exactly why constant, frequent tags are so important in a match like this, to keep fresh.
Gable on the receiving end. Counters. This could be an opportunity. He steers clear of contact.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Goes down low. What are we about to see here? A cross-legged DDT. Oh!
Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up and driven down in the final prayer.
I think the champ's got it.
For the win! 2!
champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here is your winner, and still the Dark Horse, Sherry Man.
Despite Cody Rhodes leaving the WWE Universal Champion high and dry, the Dark Horse.
Where the hell is Miz?
Miz is at a very important media promotional event?
He hightailed it as soon as Cody jumped off that apron, didn't he?
Have you checked your social media? People love the drama between you and Cody. Besides, you guys can fix things up before your next match.
There's not going to be a next match because I have had enough of that sanctimonious, entitled SOB. Our run as a team, it is over. So you can have your tag team championship back because I am done.
Miz is not going to be happy about this.
I don't care. When I beat Cody Rhodes for the heavyweight title at the Royal Rumble, I'll be able to go to any brand I want, anytime I want. Miz's control over my career will be finished once and for all. Huh. Your boss is really not going to be happy about that.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Universal and the World Heavyweight Championships.
It's the WWE Universal Champion hoping to rumble his way into the World Heavyweight title.
There seems to be an extra determination in the champion as he heads to the ring for this one. This man is ready to get the job done.
Well, he'd better be focused. Cody Rhodes has been focused on him for a very, very long time.
The match 2 years in the making is about to begin. A man of many names, but tonight he's simply World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes.
As World Heavyweight Champion, there's hardly anything left for Rhodes to prove. But I get the feeling he's looking to make a statement here tonight.
I'm not so sure, Corey. After all the boasting and bravado we've heard from him in recent years, the pressure is on for Rhodes to prove those words weren't just empty promises.
The time for words is past. It's make or break moment for these two to rise up or shut up.
Introducing first, from Delhi, India, weighing in at 187 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man. And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
The winner here joins rare company of double champions.
Before one of the most stacked Rumbles in recent history, we have a match stacked with drama. Two champions scoring off, but only one will leave with all the gold.
We've seen the
Picking the leg. Oh, we gotta see it. There it is. Figure 4 leg lock.
submission locked in tight, nowhere to go, no escape. This could be the end.
There's no way he survives this. No way.
Trying to find a way out. The pressure is reversed. This is agonizing. Whitney lariat.
Here it comes, Michael. Stunner! Emphatically delivered. Step over. DDT. Oh, stop to the tummy.
Tummy?
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Cody Rhodes finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Cody isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
Uh-oh, position in.
Measuring.
Oh, knee drop. Woo! He finds a counter for Rhodes.
Oh, no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Guillotine!
Looking to counter the guillotine. Look at this power.
Watch out!
Across the ring with a bulldog. He can end it here. The champ avoided a 1 count.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Shifts it back onto him. Samoan.
Uh-oh.
Oh, impressive counter.
And Rhodes wants more from his opponent.
Flat out power bomb, and then a knee right to the face.
Harsh forearm.
Draped across the middle rope.
And down. Oof.
Twisting crossbody unique.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Heading back to the ring.
Springboard.
Punch, are you kidding me? No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Getting carried, unsure what they're thinking. Oh my!
Gentlemen, in the interest of self-preservation, I may have to excuse myself. Saxton, you hang tight. Let this play out.
Taking flight. Oh, God!
Oh, no. Decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price. He's able to fend off the attack.
Held in a perilous position.
Flinged across the way.
The hit's adding up a little on the champ. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way.
Pedigree by Rhodes. Is it enough? In a kick out.
Not even close.
Goes down low. What are we about to see here?
Cross-legged DDT. And shoulders are down. Kick out at one.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Firm control. Oh, man, what a boot.
Strikes with the feet.
And then a double stomp to the lower back. And up the turnbuckles we go.
From the top.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. And Cody Rhodes reverses. The American Nightmare to the crossroads.
The champ has this one in hand now.
Looking for the victory. 2 count. The reign continues. The champ kicks out.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here. Clothesline. What a way to get countered.
Run right through with the spear.
The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night. No, he beats the count.
What a display of stamina. The champ showing they are truly worthy of this title.
But things might only get harder from here.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence. Boom! Clothesline.
Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one. Cody's cut open. But I think he's in his element, guys.
Oh, a forearm smash.
Cody's powerless here.
Belly to back with force.
He could pin his opponent right here.
It's over.
Going up top.
Blast off.
Diving five. Never had
That was terrible, Byron.
Looks like the champ is going to retain.
The champion retains.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your undisputed WWE Universal and World Heavy Champion, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man.
He did it. You're looking at the man who is now the undisputed WWE Universal Champion and World Heavyweight Champion.
After defeating
Good to see you, champ. Congratulations on your big win against Cody at the Rumble.
Feels good to finally quiet the critics.
Indeed. And good to have you back here on Raw too. Although last time you visited, it ended with me sporting a black eye.
It was a heated moment and you got caught in the crossfire. Sorry about that. We good?
I've been in this business for 40 years. If I cut ties with everyone who's punched me in the face, I'd have no friends.
I'm glad we can move past that and focus on what's next.
Don't you mean, who's next? Since you're holding all the gold, you'll be facing the winner of last night's Royal Rumble match, Montez Ford.
I've been wanting to mix it up with him for years. WrestleMania is going to be huge when I tear the house down with Ford. And
the newly crowned double champion is here on Raw to kick off the road to WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the undisputed WWE Universal World Heavyweight Champion. That's quite a mouthful, champ.
I agree. Maybe we'll just call him the Undisputed Champion from now on.
Well, hello there, Raw! It's pretty damn cool to be back where I started, but on a whole different level. Speaking of reaching a whole new level, I'm not the only guy who had a good night at the Royal Rumble. See, there's a man who's got a WrestleMania main event to cash in. A superstar who's ready to make the leap. Honestly, he reminds me a bit of myself from a few years back. So let me introduce you to this year's winner of the Royal Rumble match, Montez Ford!
Oh, we're gonna see it now. The two biggest dogs in the yard are gonna face off.
Both these men look ready to go.
Well, they're going to have to wait until WrestleMania.
It's a mutual respect between Ford and the champion.
What's this? It's not the best time for technical difficulties.
It's Roman Reigns.
This guy will not let our champion celebrate a single moment.
Undisputed, huh? Look at you, peacocking around like you mean something. That title you took from Cody at the Rumble, they made it up because nobody could beat me. I am so tired of hearing people compare you to me. Are you so deluded that you really think I would let a pretender like you tie my record with the Universal title? Nah. Come on. You shouldn't even be there. Montez Ford, you're a young man with a bright future. And I'm sorry to say this, but you're not the guy I can count on to beat this clown at Mania. So there's been a change of plans. See? What I did is I took a big briefcase full of my Hollywood money, flew in my private jet out to the woods of Minnesota, and I hired myself a hunter who knows a little something about ending streaks at Mania. Hope it was fun while it lasted, champ.
What? The Beast is back! Montez Ford isn't gonna roll over for anyone.
Here we go. F5 on the stage from Brock. Ford is hurt. But here comes the champion.
No! Solo Sikoa!
Has the bloodline reunited?
It certainly looks that way.
Brock Lesnar just broke Ford's arm. Regal trying to restore some order.
Stereo super kicks right to the GM's jaw.
No, they have to stop. Regal's not a competitor anymore.
Welcome to Suplex City, champ.
Montez Ford is down. Regal is down. Dark Horse is down. Who can stop Brock Lesnar and the Bloodline?
The reunited Bloodline and Brock are working together to break the undisputed champion before he can make it to WrestleMania.
And the champ can't do a damn thing about it.
Isn't this great? Roman's brilliant plan put Regal in the hospital. So there's no debate now. Who's the best GM in WWE? It's me!
You are the picture of class, Miz. I have exactly zero patience for you or any of this. I want the Bloodline, and I want them now.
I am generally not in the give the Dark Horse what he wants business. But in this case, I cannot wait to see Brock and the Bloodline break you and your big dreams of beating Roman's record at Mania.
You're gonna be disappointed.
You don't even sound sure yourself, but whatever. You want to get the hell kicked out of you on the way to Mania? Who am I to stop the fun?
Hey, I hear you're going after the Bloodline after what they did to you and Regal.
I am. They're gonna get what's coming to them.
Nobody knows the Bloodline better than I do.
I know your story, Sammy.
You don't. You only know what you saw on TV. Let me help you take them down.
Sammy, I appreciate that. I do. But this is something I have to do on my own.
Look, I tried to take out the Bloodline alone and it didn't work. You need backup.
I owe my career to Regal. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him having faith in me when nobody else did. And then the Bloodline tore him apart while I did nothing. Nothing.
I hear you, but I'm telling you, you're making a mistake trying to do this alone. We haven't even talked about the fact that they have Brock Lesnar now.
I don't have time for any of this. I'm done talking. I'm taking down the Bloodline. Now.
Well, I tried. Good luck, champ. You're gonna need it.
With the Bloodline reunited and stronger than ever, you can see the confidence in Solo Sikoa.
It's the undisputed champ.
He's taking a big risk if you ask me. This is our undisputed champion attacking Solo in the parking lot?
What has the Bloodline been up to for the past few years? This is a small taste of their own medicine.
The champ better finish what he started here, because what you don't want is an angry Solo Sikoa coming after you. Oh, Sikoa holding him at bay.
Oh, wow.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Oh, caught a powerbomb.
Clothesline.
Up high. And
oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark.
ooh.
Saw that one coming, took advantage. The champion with a hard strike.
But here come the Usos. You attack one member of the Bloodline, you attack them all.
This could be a repeat of what happened when they reunited.
And Solo with the spike.
And now they're setting him up for something else.
Right into the side of that car.
He might be joining Regal and Montez Ford on the IR when this is over.
What is Jey Uso directing them to do?
It looks like the champ's about to go for a ride.
Shades of the Shield.
No, not this. Down onto the car.
The champ bit off more than he could chew. Yeah, this guy isn't even going to make it to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
For the second time, the newly reformed Bloodline has left our undisputed champion lying.
That didn't turn out so well.
Yeah, maybe you were right.
There is no taking the Bloodline out one at a time. There's only taking them all out in a single blow with even numbers.
The Usos have a match tonight. I should strike afterwards when they least expect it. Or, should I say, we. You in?
Yep, but knowing how they operate, we're gonna need one more guy. You got someone in mind?
I do. Let's do this.
Another big win for the Usos.
These guys have been on a roll ever since the Bloodline reunited.
Wait, it's the champ and Sami Zayn. We know his history with the Bloodline.
And they're taking it to the Usos.
The sides have been even up, at least for now.
Sami Zayn and the Undisputed Champion are getting after the Usos, sending a direct message to Roman Reigns.
Actions speak louder than words, Cole, and the champ is speaking loudly by taking the Bloodline head-on like this.
After what happened in the parking lot the last time the champion went after them, he was smart to bring their old rival, Sami Zayn, to the fight.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly, he was elusive there.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable.
This isn't a match. It's just a fight.
Hard strikes from the champ.
But here comes Solo Sikoa. Solo nails the champion with a headbutt.
So much for evening the odds.
The Bloodline now has a 3-on-2 advantage.
Not anymore.
The champ and his little buddies walk the bloodline right into a trap.
Sammy sends Jey Uso over the top.
And there goes Jimmy.
What a shot to Solo Sikoa. He got knocked right out of the ring.
They jump the bloodline from behind, and then they act like they won some kind of fair fight.
As soon as the sides were even, the bloodline ran for the hills.
It's called a strategic retreat, Cole.
The balance of power just shifted on the road to WrestleMania.
You must be feeling pretty good about yourself after outsmarting the bloodline. Well, you get to keep riding that high because I have some good news for you.
That would be a first.
Miz has made a match. You and your two self-destructive brothers-in-arms are going to take on the bloodline in a no disqualification 6-man tornado tag match.
Oh, you managed to get that out without looking at...
You
that.
Miz.
Oh.
Ready to do Roman Reigns' bidding. It's the reunited Bloodline.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 743 pounds. The team of Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline.
When Roman Reigns reassembled the Bloodline to stop the undisputed WWE Universal Champion on the road to WrestleMania, some questioned if they could be the well-oiled machine they once were.
Who, Saxton? I want names, because the Bloodline looks better than ever. After tonight, there won't be enough left of the disputed champ for Brock to make a meal out of at Mania.
Here they are to unleash their collective might onto the Bloodline.
And at a combined weight of 674 pounds, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man, Sami Zayn, and Randy Orton.
The WWE Universal Champion must be one heck of a recruiter. Look at the team he's assembled for this one.
He better have made the right choices, because falling short against the Bloodline won't just be a loss, it'll be a bloodbath.
You can feel the pressure intensify as a whirlwind of action and chaos is about to engulf the arena. Before we get to WrestleMania, the Undisputed Champion and his allies take on the Reformed Bloodline in a 6-man tag team match.
These two sides have had some vicious battles as of late, and now they're going to settle it in the ring.
Nothing will truly be settled until our champion faces the beast Brock Lesnar at Mania. Then we'll see who truly comes out on top.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Double neck breaker!
You had two necks, they would have broken both of them.
Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to...
Well, not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why?
I don't know what you're thinking when you're throwing a...
Incoming! You gotta be kidding me!
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Heading back to the ring.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Whoa! Countering with a chop block will halter any attack. Crushing the knee there.
And set right into the corner. Body shots over and over. One to the jaw, and then he's absorbed some damage already. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Just a debilitating neck breaker. And now he rolls out looking for a timeout.
You don't get any timeouts in a fight. That's just running away. Big forearm.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Ooh, neck breaker.
Chicken wing, underhook. Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Gosh. Being carried around with ease. Snake eyes. Good night. Elbow drop. And that was a well-executed attack. There are plenty of ways battling in this area could end in serious... Look at this. Here's Jey Uso.
It's like a heat-seeking missile coming at you.
And the explosion occurring ringside.
Stiff kick. He finds a counter for Jey.
From behind. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
Don't come over here.
Cole, quick, use Saxton as a human shield.
Oh, man. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Ooh. Tossed back into the ring. Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
He deflects it right back.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan. And down.
Ooh. Corner and a couple back. Whoa. Slingshot crossbody? That was ridiculous.
Like a heat-seeking missile hit the target right on the mark.
Oh, man. Chucking the steps right into them.
The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh, man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
What a headbutt.
Jimmy Uso just trying to humiliate his opponent now.
We've already seen a few shots delivered up in that region.
Brought down with a neck breaker. Death Valley bomb. Cover.
Shoulders up before two. I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Slingshot crossbody.
That's playing fast. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at he got in there.
Good save.
Ripcord lariat.
Cover. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. How can that be fair?
Come on, ref. Keep these guys in check.
Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Springboard. Plancha. For the pin and the win.
Yes.
Still only got one.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Hoisted up into the snap suit. Kick to the gut. Hoisting their opponent up. And kick right to the midsection. Rearing way back. Does he get it here? No! Kick out at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Gotta find a way to get out of this. Oklahoma slam. Lift off. Shoulders down. Now Jimmy. And he can end it here. He's got him. He kicks out at 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Terrible position for Jimmy.
Shot to the chest. A quick reversal. Run right through with the spear. Jay can seal it here. Go for the teammate. Just right in time. Look out! Suicide dive!
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Driven into the barricade. Careful, measured knee drop.
Going down low, striking the front and back of the leg.
Oh, God, right to the cranium. He's starting to struggle here. Into the ring again. Orton playing mind games with the enemy. And drop. Picked up and drop suplex. Measuring. Oof, face stop. Fires back with a crucial elbow. And now here's Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Jimmy laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
And the assault to that area continues.
Sustaining the attack above the neck region.
Hoping to end it here. The cover. He kicked out at 2.
An emphatic kick out from Jey Uso. How in the world did he get the shoulder?
Flying. Oh, misses the mark. Strikes with the feet.
And then a double stomp to the lower back.
Oh, a slingshot cross body.
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
He'll head to the ring. Boom! Backbreaker.
And he keeps his focus on an attack to that area.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Treating the torso to yet another.
Oh, my gosh. Ooh, he caught him right in the face.
Here we go, your favorite, Cole. Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb.
And some effective offense with that one. Ripcord. Just lit him up with that sequence. Ooh. Sami Zayn with a big boot. No doubt, Sami just ended this. And Jimmy Uso. Lifted way up. Oh, atomic drop. Oh, Sami with a big boot.
Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes.
Boston Crab. The legendary Boston Crab. And he chooses to let go of the hold.
But just the amount of time he was in that submission could be very significant.
DDT. He thinks he has it.
The bloodline has been defeated.
I can't believe it.
Roman's insurance policy did not pay off.
Look at the arrogance of these guys.
That's not arrogance, Corey. That's pride.
These guys are going to have a lot of explaining to do when the head of the table calls them into the next board meeting.
Roman cannot be happy right now.
Brock Lesnar with a chair.
He came out of nowhere. Another shot right to the champ's ribs.
Did you hear that?
The Beast is on a rampage. Sheer carnage from Brock.
At least he dropped the chair.
No.
F5 onto the steel chair.
The undisputed champion is hurt.
What kind of shape is he going to be in this Saturday at WrestleMania?
Reigns' plan didn't fail after all. We forgot about his newest associate.
Roman's record is secure. All hail our next undisputed champion, Brock Lesnar.
The walking wounded have arrived. I'm honestly surprised you made it, after what Brock did to you and your friends last week.
3+ years, Miz. I'd think you would have learned about doubting me by now.
Tonight, those doubts finally come true. I tried to warn you years ago that this would end in tears. That you would come this close in getting out of Roman's shadow and failed at the finish line is going to eat you up for the rest of your life.
You know the definition of insanity, right? Repeating the same action again and again, expecting different results.
So what?
So that's you underestimating me and having it blow up in your face every time.
Not this time. Not against Brock Lesnar.
I'm gonna paint you a picture. I keep my titles tonight, tying Roman's Universal record. Then tomorrow, I watch Night 2 of Mania with my feet up in a skybox as the clock strikes midnight, and I beat Roman's record.
No!
Yes, Miz. Yes. And then, on SmackDown, you are going to have the honor of introducing me as the longest reigning Universal Champion in WWE history.
I guarantee you, that will not happen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Universal and the World Heavyweight Championships.
The Hunter and Streak Buster is here. It's Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is Roman Reigns' hired gun, and tonight's target is the undisputed champion.
For the right price, Brock will do anything. And tonight, that means attempting to put an end to the champion's winning streak.
Can the Beast shut down another streak at WrestleMania? The Undisputed Champion is here at WrestleMania. If he's feeling extra pressure, the Undisputed Champion is certainly not showing it.
But as each day he holds that title passes, I bet his insides are more like a flock of nervous pigeons trying to find their way out of a paper bag.
That's one way to describe facing Brock Lesnar. A title and history are on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar. And his opponent from Delhi, India, weighing in at 187 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion and the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man!
The champion is really betting on themselves tonight. I can't imagine the feeling of having two titles at risk. One day, one more day, and the Undisputed Champion goes into history books, tying Roman Reigns' title run.
One day? I thought you meant that the champ has one more day on Earth. After all, he is running head-on into a buzzsaw named Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is no stranger to beating streaks at WrestleMania. Will the champion reign supreme and make history? Or will the Beast devour another opponent, cutting short their glory?
Uh-oh!
Suicide dive!
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Boom, what a kick.
Ripcord flatliner, that could do it. No.
High risk, cross body.
Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind.
Spitting in the face of danger.
One after another. The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike.
And the forearm smash. Look at Brock's face after that. It's becoming an absolute mess.
Squaring off right by our announce table. Flatliner.
Man, face first.
Everything working against Lesnar now.
Brock needs to find a way to reverse his fortunes.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Buries a knee to the body. Oh, look out.
Oh! Oh, what a right hand!
Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now. Run right through with the spear.
A championship level move. 2!
And he's still in the game.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag.
This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
Run
from the top. Elbow drop. This is what you call high risk, high reward. To the sky. Oh, strong impact.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Just stomping every single part of his body. Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up. And
throwing them down for the final prayer.
But champions need to finish the job.
2! He's done it! He's done it!
By the end of WrestleMania weekend, the Undisputed Champion will have tied Roman Reigns' record-setting reign with the WWE Universal title.
I can't believe it.
It's about time you started to believe.
Not this. Roman Reigns interrupting the champion's moment again at WrestleMania.
You know what, Roman? I don't want to hear it.
You've been doing this for 3 years now. Instead of, what is it you're doing? Celebrity guest host on some game show? Shilling your new NFT? Or maybe, just maybe, you're filming another cameo in a failing sequel. Don't know what to say without a script? I'll help you out. The only table you're the head of anymore is the one that Rock brushes his crumbs onto. I'm here. I'm doing the work. And the only thing...
I'm sure you got a lot to say, but it doesn't matter. When you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Roman Reigns! After years away in Hollywood, the head of the table is back!
The entire WWE Universe is in shock!
Unbelievable!
Hope you're not too busy tomorrow night, champ. Because the landlord is back. And rent is due.
Do we have a new WWE Universal Championship match set for night 2 of WrestleMania?
This is unprecedented.
The Undisputed Champ might as well kiss breaking Roman's record goodbye.
Kayla, night 1 of WrestleMania was an incredible experience, but all of the focus now is on what happened after the Undisputed Champion defeated Brock Lesnar.
That's right, Byron. Roman Reigns made a shocking return by laying out the champion right after his successful main event defense.
The Dark Horse slayed the beast, but immediately fell to the head of the table. Roman Reigns then issued a challenge for tonight.
And the undisputed champ accepted. For the first time in WrestleMania history, one superstar will be main eventing both nights.
In addition to Charlotte Flair's huge Women's World Championship defense against Gigi Dolan, the WWE Universal title will be on the line.
The undisputed champ will defend against Roman Reigns, who stated that his only interest is taking back his Universal title.
At midnight tonight, whichever man wins will walk out the longest reigning WWE Universal Champion in history.
Get ready for history to be made on night 2 of WrestleMania.
You made it!
I told you. I wouldn't miss this for the world. How are you feeling? You ready?
You know, I've been getting the hell beat out of me for days. My ribs ache so bad it hurts to breathe, and knowing Miz, I'm sure I'll have something up his sleeve.
Typical Sunday night, then?
Pretty much.
I'd give you the full Churchill, but I don't think you need inspirational speeches anymore.
No?
You're a champion. Twice over. You've more than fulfilled your potential, so I'll save the pretty words for the next kid coming up.
Thanks, Regal. For everything.
You look like a man who walked out of a bar fight and into a prison room.
I feel like hell. I think I'm the only person in this stadium who believes I'm going to win.
Why the hell would you say that?
Come on, man. You hear the locker room. They've been saying I'm a fluke since day one.
Oh, poor me. No one believes in the Dark Horse. Get a hold of yourself.
I'm just being real.
Seriously, in 3+ years as champion, I would have thought you'd learn to silence the voices in your head.
I mean, I guess I just...
You're so used to others doubting you that you won't let them believe in you. Logan Paul, Rhodes, Lesnar, they were all doubters, and look at what you did to them. You were NXT champion. Roman never did that.
Maybe you have a point.
You're damn right I do. You might not feel like it, but you're not the Dark Horse anymore. You're the favorite. So go out there and prove the biggest doubter of all wrong.
Let's go.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
The ultimate challenge awaits this man, the undisputed champion. Even though the Dark Horse is the undisputed champion, Roman Reigns will enter last for this historic encounter.
Just another instance of being in Roman's shadow. Don't think the champion won't use that as extra motivation here tonight. Not that he needs it.
What else can you say except, let's get this started. For the first time in years, the once and perhaps future champion is here to take back what he says is his, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns has returned to WWE and WrestleMania. If you don't have goosebumps right now, go see a doctor. It's these moments that make me so glad we get a front row seat.
Yeah, something like this makes all the nights sitting next to you worth it, Saxton. But in all seriousness, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
When all is said and done, who will remain at the head of the WWE table?
Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns! And his opponent from Delhi, India, weighing in at 187 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion and the World Heavyweight Champion, the Dark Horse, Sherry Man!
I have a feeling we're about to see a classic, gentlemen.
You can see the desire in these competitors' eyes, reflected right back at them in the shine of that championship's gold.
The history of WWE will be changed forever tonight. With Roman Reigns' shocking WrestleMania return, we will find out who is the greatest champion of all time.
This book won't be written by history scholars. It'll be written by the battle of wills between two of the best competitors in the modern era.
Roman Reigns helped create this title run. Tonight, will he be able to destroy it? Or will his creation come back to ultimately surpass his own legend?
The champ just striking at will. Merciless display towards the challenger.
Shot to the back.
Overhand shots and elbows and forearms.
Striking at will. Just going all out with every blow. Oh, just turn that around. And Reigns got turned around there. Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline. A beatdown on the big dog.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Look at that gash on the face of Reigns. Good night. The champion just teed off.
Irish whip. Reigns reverses.
Spear! Spear!
The undisputed champion hit Reigns with his own move.
Hold on. Roman's got a hold of the champion.
Reigns has locked in a guillotine submission. What is Miz doing out here?
He's calling for the bell.
Miz must have heard the champ give up.
This is Montreal all over again.
No.
Not tonight, Miz.
SmackDown's GM is out cold.
Call off the match and get help for the Miz.
Reigns on the move, guys.
Air Roman.
But the champ moved. Reigns just broke one of our producers in half.
I never liked that guy.
Miz's last-ditch attempt to screw the Dark Horse out of the WWE Universal Championship has ended in carnage.
It looks like this war will continue. Clothesline.
What impact.
A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
Unrelenting with these knee strikes.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
And Reigns reverses.
Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game. Nice takedown, and now just battering knees.
Oh, flurry of strikes. The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike. Oh, by a forearm smash. He's running into some problems here, guys.
He's got to wake up and get in the fight.
Samoan driver. Up to the top rope now.
Here we go. Splash!
Cover! 2. He kicks out at 2.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
He has him right where he wants him. The champ has this one in hand now.
Looking for the victory. 2 count.
He's done it. He's done it. The undisputed champion has tied Roman Reigns' WWE Universal title record by beating the man himself.
Correction, Byron. It's after midnight, so Roman's record has officially been shattered.
It's a new day and a new record.
I cannot believe it. It seemed like this day would never come.
I don't think Roman can believe it either.
The whole WWE Universe is in shock. Despite all the champion's accomplishments, there were still doubters that he could pull this off, myself included.
I just want to soak this in. This is history right here.
Wait, what's this? Roman Reigns about to head to the back, but now he's stopped.
Is the head of the table about to finally acknowledge the undisputed champion?
No, no. Look at Roman's face, Cole. The champion has not seen the last of him.
Maybe not. But tonight is not about Roman Reigns. Tonight is about our record-breaking, undisputed champion. He doesn't want or need Reigns' approval because he just beat him in the middle of the ring.
That's right, Corey. Maybe it's time for you to acknowledge the Dark Horse after all these years.
Agreeing with you is like biting a lemon, Saxton. But WrestleMania is all about moments. And even I have to admit that this guy, well, what he's done tonight is incredible.
The champion has stepped out of Roman Reigns' shadow. He's overcome Miz's attempt to steal the title. He overcame years of obstacles. And tonight, he became a legend. For Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole. And this is the end of WrestleMania and the beginning of a new era.